Do they know about Jame by the sandbags? They're being baited into a triangle of doom, if you will, but they'll slow things down for now. Offer some smoke grenades, try and isolate the fight, but still they haven't checked these sandbags yet. HEs are going in different directions. Being very patient, Jame, looking for those headshots. In the meantime, Flick gets exploded. 5 versus 3 for fnatic. Great start for them. Roy's going to get dropped, but he's got information for the squad.
Smoke's still up, but they should be fading shortly. And fnatic will just drop back. They're happy with their positions right now. They know they've got the advantage. Finally, outsiders move in, and Nico does flash forwards. Looking good for fnatic here as they keep on fighting. Chiron forced in, but he lands a second shot. The time is so low, though. Kickert's got that kit, but he's got to get on the bomb soon. And fnatic know it. They're playing back and forth. They're playing for time. Kickert back on that bomb. They can't line this up, but finally, Mezzy finishes the job, and fnatic get hyped off the pistol.
On this occasion, though, those grenades will be dodged by outsiders. You see so many people on the ramp. Is there any help for Fame? Indeed, there is from Chiron. Trouble now as fnatic have lost a bomb behind that smoke. Chiron starting to creep. These are half health, though, but he still wins the duel with Nika does. That is a very big duel.
Entire major win. So it's not normally a map they like to lean into. That's why fnatic are hoping they can switch it up, hoping they can find a weak point in the outsiders map pool.
Wanting to keep the C2 economy somewhat honest, I'm sure. Roy taking massive damage. The flashes might work out quite nicely, though. 2 for Mezzy. He finds the third one as well. How about that for a response? They've only got 3 rifles. Only 1 required, though, in the hands of Mezzy. Those were not the easiest frags in the world, but look at the impact to do more damage. See Kicker and his teammates swinging, but the flashes are here again. Flick will trade on this occasion. How much more is behind that, though? Does that invite a rotation? You can see Jame considering falling back off of the mid position, but Chiron will try to cover. Crim's here to trade.
Back to a 3v3, but that opens up the map significantly. Oh, Flick was alone on that A site. Roy thought it was a fight worth taking.
Waiting to emerge at the right time. Crim's creeping forward, and now it's down to Fasha. 1 versus 3. He is surrounded. Not sure if he knows it just yet. Focusing forward, James still being real careful, but Fame will do the job. Outsiders had to win that round, and they'll do so with 3 players standing.
Стоп, стоп! Досмотри до конца! Что лучше? Взять CSGO Prime за 1000 рублей в Стиме или за 100 рублей на LOL Steam? Я думаю, выбор очевиден. LOL Steam — это честный и безопасный сайт, где ты сможешь найти дешевые аккаунты по любым играм.
They won't. Mezzy's just sneaking through.
They're definitely concerned with Mezzy's creeping and his entries here. Jame, a rare miss from him. Not quite hitting the mark, and now opportunity knocks once again. This A site feeling somewhat brittle at the moment. Mezzy looking for Kicker. Can he find him, though? Still creeping. Great lineup from him. Through the smoke, Mezzy's impacts on this bomb site has been devastating for outsiders.
There's a possibility of a player lurking, but oh, I don't know if they clear this. Fasha with 1 is traded. But every gun removed from outsiders makes a difference.
There's a lot of utility here for outsiders, actually. Chiron has an incendiary, which he's about to deploy. And here's a flashbang. They're taking it to them, to fnatic. Here's a trade, and Roy will find 2. Roy and Mezzy, problems on the A bomb site, but with 20 seconds, they've got 3 more players to find. This one surely ends by fragging. Fame with the 5-7. Fasha's got the angles. He's got a 2K as well. Down to the 1v1 now. Fasha and Jame, 11 seconds to plant the bomb. Jame falls back into the smoke, but does he push? Fasha planting. Is he committed? Now we know the answer. Fasha just creeping, and he lands the headshot. A 3K for Fasha coming in from short. Awkward for fnatic in the end, but they can win that one with confidence.
CT aggression.
Swinging dry. Mezzy so close for a second one. I don't know if he sees 2 of those players swinging on the def cam at the very least. If he does, then surely that's a go command for fnatic on the B bomb site if they can get the players in tow in time. Looks like they can. Fame, the initial engage, will take one in the face. Fasha again delivering an important frag. Roy in position now. Maybe get some sound cues from Jame. Do they go for this? They've got 3 players up. They've got no money. And again, fnatic keeping outsiders poor really ties their hands behind their backs in these situations.
Yeah, fnatic still want that ramp control. I think if you're getting the ramp control consistently, there's no reason not to go for it, even if you do want to go back to B eventually. It looks like fnatic are still focusing on this A site. Outsiders going for this CT aggression again. Flash on point. Nico does call, and Flit doubles down. Finally, some resistance on ramp.
35 seconds, one smoke, one molly for fnatic. Will that be enough for a bomb plant? Round win will rely on that at this point. Just a flash for outsiders as well, but they have the numbers advantage. They can trade. Not concerned about short with the scope there. The rest of the players can focus on the ramp, but Mezzy, he's good for a multi-frag. Fasher and Crims, look at this flurry of kills. 10 seconds to plant the bomb. Fasher pushing forward for the cover. How have they turned this around? Nothing going the way of outsiders. fnatic so patient, delivering the kills. Everybody's turning up today, but this is still doable. Everyone's low. They don't know where Flit's coming from in this 1 versus 2. Fasher and Crims, AK and Orp. Oh, Fasher, well, he's got the information now one way or another, but where is Crims? That is the question. Might be awkward to peek with the scope here. Not showing just yet. Flit, what's he going to do? Had to go and pick up a defuse kit. He has an idea of where he's there, but we've seen Crims Orp. Again, the pacing we have seen from them from game to game has been great, and Fasher is just delivering headshots like he's UPS. 4 on 4 now. Make it 3 remaining for outsiders.
They're just losing out so early. I think it has to be another save for outsiders, based on their playstyle. And Roy again on the lurk. fnatic always trying to deny all these guns being saved safely. I almost feel like that's a round where Fame kind of didn't look fully prepared for them to come be that early. I wonder if he's thinking, if fnatic just keep getting ramp, surely they don't be this quickly. But they do, and now Jame could actually be in dangerous waters here.
Not a vertigo enjoyer, Jame, from what we're seeing so far.
No. Oh boy, this is sketchy.
He's a hard man to bait.
fnatic are pretty rich, so no reason not to hunt. Crims won't get round the corner in time. Maybe in matchmaking you'd have had time, but not here.
Somewhat shell shocks at present. Again, trying to hold things down. Well, they've done a lot of damage to Mezzy, but as we have seen before, they've got to take him down. There we go. There we go. That's the advantage they were looking for. Is it too little too late, though? Jame finally landing with the AWP and not in safe territory. Falling back, he sees Roy, and here is the cavalry. Flit going to come and help out. 5 versus 2. Surely this time they can convert the round, outsiders.
No excuses this time. Now, this timing window is not bad from Crims, but Jame is here. Oh, unreal shot from Crims, and he transfers it back. Smoke out at the wrong time. For a split second, I thought he was about to pop off and make the difference, but Fasher's timing, also not bad. Kicker, oh, he's just got back to safety. Fasher still sneaking up. They haven't spotted him. Fasher into the bomb site, gets the 1 kill, but now he needs more. And outsiders are just turtling up. They're not giving him the opportunity. It's a massive nade.
He knows where Flit is. He made a sound cue earlier on. He knows exactly where he is. Look at the positioning from Fasher. Surely not. 35 seconds, faking the plant. Fame doesn't know whether to push or not. He's 1 bullet away from doom. 27 HP and done. I can't believe it. fnatic are unstoppable.
It can do no wrong.
In the face. fnatic now starting to move faster towards that B bomb site. We thought this might come eventually, but things will get very awkward around that smoke grenade now. 40 seconds, there is some time for them to adjust. They've got smokes to try and create some space for themselves as well. Jame not firing the bullet just yet. Fame trying to line them up. He's done good damage though, but can they capitalize on this? Flit's find himself in M4, 27 seconds, 2 on 2. Going for the plant again, Flit's close. Keycurt's here as well, the FAMAS just joining. That smoke is going to be brutal. There's no defuse kit for these players. Flit has no Kevlar either. How on earth do you do this? Flit's surely got to go in first, but it's got to be the FAMAS to trade frag here. Edging, not sure about the smoke. Nikados waiting. Flit's gone past him. But they do have somewhat of a crossfire here. There we go. Down goes Kicker. Again, 10 seconds. Oh, he's found a kit, though, even though he's got no Kevlar. Do they push through? They've got to sync it together. Nikados poking, prodding, teasing, baiting, and forcing Flit to concede another round. 12-2 for fnatic.
Every time getting hyped up after these round wins.
The job is not done just yet. Oh, classic smoke there from Roy. Bounce off the A sign to look over, but Kicker gives outsiders a chance for a desperate round. According to Fnatic, some adult nappies are required.
Oh no. Okay. I thought for a second Cairo might struggle with the FAMAS at that range, but takes
Some
one.
of these rounds against the odds. Well, that's going to be a HLTV thread.
Oh, with the smoke. Okay.
30 seconds remain. Outsiders have got to be terrified, just based on the evidence that we have seen in this game so far. Crimsy's finally seen something. He is just waiting for the entries, but the bomb needs to be collected. Mezzi on the way now, 17 seconds. He has to race car his way onto that bomb site. Crim's holding the angles for now, but there could be flashes coming his way. 10 seconds on the clock now. Finally loses a duel. Mezzi has to commit to the bomb plant here. All go for the stats, not much else to do. 12-3, a monstrous half for Fnatic at half-time. No slacking whatsoever. Well, we've got 2 versus 3. Chiron and Fame will force their way into the A-bomb site. Mezzi is here with that rare P2000 so many times in the first half. Starting to swing now. Both squads trying to abuse the numbers as best they can. Flashes as well, but still all of outsiders are standing. Chiron first one to drop. That's wasted so much time though. No one close to the bomb. Crim's just going to go for a hero defuse attempt. He will be denied. Incendiary on the A bomb site, so he can try and delay a bomb plant. They've spotted James. He's going to have a look now. He spotted one as well. Misses the flick though. Still a bit lukewarm is James. And they are closing. How do they plant the bomb now? Rotating over. Didn't expect him to be so close. And the dream is collapsing again for outsiders. But maybe Fame and Kicker can do something. 13 seconds to plant the bomb. Does Crims push indeed? He's swinging on a bomb carrier. And now it's going to collapse entirely for outsiders on the A bomb site. How about this for a read? 3.5 players. 3.5 men on the B bomb site for Fnatic. Fame has a great idea though, and Mezzi's going to walk straight into it. It's his turn for the multi-frag, looking for Fasher as well. Exactly what outsiders needed. Taste of your own medicine, quite bitter for Fnatic as outsiders swing towards B.
That's exactly what Fame provides to this team. Outsiders for so long were known as a team who win almost all their rounds just based off their system, just based off their overall strategy. But Fame has brought a different dimension. He just wins rounds by himself sometimes with how good his aim can be. And it's so nice to have that when you're on a comeback like this. Every now and then just winning a round largely based off a single player.
Painful learning process. Great flash. Nikados force off of the angle, goes back to the well. Down goes Flick. That's a flick for the ages, that one. And down goes James as well, bomb carrier included. Nikados refuses to leave. Roy's got the cover. The rifle support is there. And suddenly Kickert has no one on the radio.
I think James on the other side had one opportunity to land a shot over the top that he missed, and he will be ruining that. It's a good flash from Kicker. He's getting 2, but he's not getting anything else. Fasher trades. Fnatic find 14. Back and forth, but James just selling the presence. It is this B play. Fame looking to lead the charge. He's had some good entries throughout. This time, he can't find one. And it's Mezzi trying to fight back. Still no frags. Finally, Chiron picks one up. Molly goes back and Chiron hits a second. Finally, Mezzi gets something going, but that bomb looks set to go down on the B bomb site.
HE's towards default. That could be painful. Flit taking so much damage, dropping the bomb for his teammates, trying to create some more cover. You could see Mezzi falling back there. Fnatic just withdrawing somewhat, trying to keep the numbers together. Well then, 3 maimed outsiders players. Are Fnatic going for this? They've got 3 smoke grenades. Roy looking for some flankers at present. And we're going to see some lineups now as they start to use their utility. There are pop flashes to be had as well. Flit just waiting for those to come through. He's got a very strong angle. Here comes the flash. He's ready to avoid it though. He'll deliver the first kill. Down goes Roy as well. And that should be the round. Nikados needing to hold on to this now, but the hunt is on. We know James, actually he's got his AWP already, but they'll take Nikados' one away. Outsiders on. You can see 3 of the players here for Fnatic. Many footsteps to be heard as they start to creep around the short position. What has happened to Crims though? He's fallen off the map. He fell off the map!
Oh
in CT spawn! How?
I mean, there's no tech or anything. He must have just walked off the map. Oh, no. No, Crims, no!
Did he press A instead of D? Did he press S instead of W?
Yeah. He was trying to strafe. We saw it there in the replay. He's face palming. But Fnatic needs something now. Fasher blind, able to get one back. Orb in hand, looks for the fight. Outsiders won't give it to him.
Kicker must have heard the scope. In the meantime, they are wrapping the site. And what is left of fnatic? Mezzi and Roy, 2 versus 4, trying to do what they can. 30 seconds on the clock, no utility to slow a bomb plant. No defuse kit either.
Bomb has been planted.
Wonder if Crims has hit the floor yet.
I feel like he might have at this point. Oh, that's so tough, man. That's so tough for fnatic. I mean, I know you are meant to not let that sort of thing affect you, but we're human. How the hell are you not going to let that affect you? So sad, so sad.
Crazy turn of events, but again, the Outsiders tear continues.
And this is what Outsiders do well. We saw Janko talk about it earlier, hunting down these positions, not allowing any saves, not allowing any guns to be carried through. Mezzi on the stairs, run down, Kicker sprays him. Nothing saved for fnatic. Fasher will get up close on ramp, and Chiron has to clear this. Nade comes in, but he doesn't win the fight. Fasher on a single point of health.
Goodbye. Maybe he's done his work, though. 4 on 4. Nikador's ready and willing. More flashes to be deployed. The numbers start streaming in for fnatic, but Jame and Kikut are ready. And again, despite how they won that last round, fnatic, despite being on game point, it is still going to be hard to squeeze one more round out of this.
And look at Outsiders instantly trying to hunt. Again, they want to make it as difficult as possible for fnatic to keep on top of the economy. And Nico does. He wants to save the AWP, but he switches to the AK. That can make things awkward, but he finds the frag on Jame. That will allow him to save the AWP.
Mid for the time being, changing things up. Mid being held passively, if you could call it that, by fnatic at present. Not sure if they have an idea of this just yet. Crims, he's been dancing, jiggling, hiding. That might just work out if he can stay alive. Fashion creeping forward, down goes Split. Outsiders in trouble, and potentially the last round. They've got an entry onto the B bomb site. Now it's time for Jame to deliver, though. Oh, look at the trade, but the numbers are dwindling. Jame and Kicker need to plant the bomb. Minutes on the clock, the flashes are high, and Kicker is down. Jame in the clutch now. 1 minute to find 3 players. Doesn't have the bomb. The only way is forward for him. He's got to somehow try and avoid these trade frags as well. Utility going to make life worse for him. Roy still behind the girders. He'll pop out once his teammates start firing bullets. Or will he? That's the job done by fnatic. Getting scary towards the end, but they will take Vertigo away from Outsiders. It's going to be, well, he was holding that pixel angle. Crims appears to be ready as well. One must hit the headshots. A lot of P2000s in this match. Nikados and Mezzi. 2 is a lot. 40%, and it's delivering the first 2 kills as well. Crims trying to move. Oh, that's the fadeaway. The 180 as well. 4 versus 2. fnatic are starting well, but the job's not done just yet. 2 players remain. Jame falling away with the bomb. He has the flash. Flit has the flashes as well, so no one to flash him in here. He's just got to try and do something himself. He's found a P2000, but he's also taken one in the face through the lip of the balcony, so he's still alive for now.
At least Outsiders have 2 guns that can get quick picks at range. And Jame is hoping the distraction over in the apartments can allow him to do something. I don't think fnatic will overlook this, though. It's been quiet for far too long. So the player at bench will be watching. Little tag landed onto Mezzi, and now he decides to come back to A, and oh, actually they're faking going back to A. 28 seconds left. Flit is going to try and make noise. Jame needs this kill though, and he won't get it. Bomb dropped. Flit can only play for frags, and even that won't be a possibility. fnatic off to us.
Not quite going back for the back boxes, but Roy was able to strafe cancel while running backwards and deliver the kill. That is not the easiest one to do. Very nice work from them. Outsiders remain with 3 rifles and a Tech 9 in the hands of Jame, 2 smokes and a Molotov. And no real advantage in this 3rd round.
Yeah, that's really impressive from Roy to have that presence of mind, ready for the counter strafe. Now the CTs will sit back into a more standard setup. I think they figure Mezzi needs some support on B with just an MP9 as that anchor, so Crims will be alongside him. And the utility from Outsiders is really lacking here. These AKs need to land some crisp headshots on the entry.
Chiron domed immediately. Doesn't last long. Kicker is going to be entertained by Mezzi, who's just killing time. He's just allowing rotation for his teammates, and he does that a lot. We saw it in the first map as well. James and Outsiders have nothing. Again, using the plays in mid to just keep fnatic focused on that, keep them entertained, pull them away from the main target. But Mezzi's starting to wonder, pre-fire in the windows. Oh, he's running out of bullets. They might actually win this round at this point. They've been completely outmaneuvered. Another thing Outsiders do, we saw this in the pistol round, even when they had 2 players left, but that bomb still needs to get planted. Short plant coming through. No angle for Royce, he starts to creep in. It's become so desperate all of a sudden. 2 versus 2. Hold on a second. That's a big dig from Kicker. A second one. And Fame will come in for the third. Outsiders entertaining, just dangling toys in front of Fnatic. They're trying to grab them in mid as the bomb sneaks into B. Forward now. Oh, he's missed a shot on this occasion. Seen at least 2 players. That smoke will help with the rotation. Mezzi's here as well. Can't drop the bomb carrier though, but Cribs is still posted up. Targets are on the way. Sees the barrel. Roy will take the place of Mezzi. Big problems now for Outsiders. 17 seconds, and Jane will try to escape with the AWP. He may just be able to do that. Indeed, it looks like he will. No! Or will he? Nikados! Never mind the rifle, the AWP, the one shot, and goodbye.
But they are starting to move in towards this A site. Connector play at the ready. They're through Connector. Roy needs to be careful because he's baited into the waiting arms of Jame, and Fasha can't find anything. They may not have the bomb, but they may not need it. They've got 2 entries onto the site, and now they will go back to try and get that bomb down safely. Oh, careful. Nikodos is here with the AWP. They're not really covering that bomb cross to the site, but it looks like Kicker might be okay. Oh,
Jane delivers again. And there's no angle to defend from this bomb, to defend this bomb site. It will be planted. 2 versus 4. It's unbelievable how out. And once more, their focus is being pulled to defending the mid position. Fash will at least get some information. Royce is over to Desert Eagle. Outsiders, though, with all these players in mid, will start to move into A, which has no CTs on it whatsoever. Fnatic take mid, but the bomb should be planted on A. Nikados delivering once again. Very important position to hold here as Fnatic are on the retake now. Double AWP retake versus Jame, who is quite elevated. Sees an elbow, salivating. They're lining up for him as well. It'll just be Crims though. 2v2, there's a smoke. Mezzi could try and create space, but where's Jame gone now? They'll find out in the most painful fashion. Mezzi walks to his doom. Again, Fnatic drawn out of position completely. A site abandoned. Emergency for Fnatic. Now jockeying for position around Connector. Roy delivers once again. Crims is here if help is required. Look at the swing coming through. There's no trade though. Fame looking for a third one, but Crims is here. Nikados now lost his position, hiding behind the smoke. Chiron creeping towards jungle. 1 in CT as well. They're losing all the positions here. If he goes up on the ladder to try and find Chiron, he might get shot from A. Doesn't know where to look. Chiron coming through now with a second frag. Crims to trade. They know where he is. 1 versus 2. And one. Crims will have the hero AK-47 in this round. Fash has got no one to play off of. He's here alone.
Yeah, not an easy position to play. Crims coming in with a good headshot. Okay, Crims tapping another head. Flash doesn't look great, but the shots certainly do. Chiron looking to clean up some of the other players, but Crims still playing around with this AK. Mezzi gets another one, and this low buy could work out, but it's still Jame alive. And Crims just backs up into Connector, not giving anything away.
Nikados has been heard though, so he knows where the CT rotator is.
Oh,
does he peek mid? Does he peek mid? Oh, he hasn't seen it! He completely missed him! Faithful. I don't know if Fnatic have solved this problem yet.
Hoping they can play around that Connector smoke. And they can. Roy spots Fame over the top. Crims comes in to help. Finally, Fnatic win those mid fights. And now this A play feels so much weaker. You don't have to be scared of mid. You can fully focus on these A players. And even though Chiron has moved up into Sandwich, he's still got to get towards the site. Oh, man.
Trigger discipline from Nikados. Fnatic starting to understand the Palace problem. You saw them molly over the stairs on that occasion, but Jame is probably falling back here. So much to do, but we'll see.
Second half. Right now it is that same default for Outsiders with a little less focus on mid this time. Players coming through the underpass will eventually allow this competition to begin for mid control. It's been a hotly contested area of the map. It's Roy who is on a mission to move into top mid. Support behind him. Flit looking for the tight angle, spots them both but only gets one. And Fame comes in for the execution from underpass. And he backs up, not allowing the trade against him.
Again, we see that strat from fnatic, trying to force them out from the boxes. Doesn't work their way. There's no one in CT. Nikados is in an extremely awkward position with the AWP. We'll see what he chooses to do. Fame stuck in the apartment. A smoke for fnatic. They can try to cut the options out. The trajectory will tell him where half these players are. So far, so good. 1 versus 3. Smoke in the palace. Fame walks to his doom. And fnatic secure another difficult round.
Really cool way for Fnatic to play that 3v4. As you said, there is literally no way in hell you expect to.
Very high tiers,
play
yes. Yeah, but have a look at Nikados. In the last round, he's missed a shot. The strafe cancel from Fame, just putting him off enough. That's a go command on the B bomb site. Mezzi's got the sound cues, going for that short area, but he will be traded by Chiron. There's so much position here. Crims can't really press forward with that molly now. Slow rotation from Fnatic. They know there could be creepers from Outsiders. Who takes the lead at half-time? Jay moving into the angle. Crims will deny him for now. Will Jane post up again? Fasha wondering where the rest are. This is going to be real tough. There's a fair amount of utility here for Fnatic if they can find an angle to use it. Chiron boosted up. That might be the end of the line for Fnatic. Roy in a 1 versus 4 after a fantastic half. So he's only seen 1 so far, but there's many more where they came from. Chiron's here as well with a great tap. That is not an easy 1 tap from Chiron, but he's made it work. Another one from Chiron. Hold on a second. 5 versus 3. Very patient shots with the USP, and rotation is here. All 5 around this bomb site. Fame will finally drop. That's the first frag for Fnatic. Maybe not enough. 2 versus 4. Trying to get that bomb plant at the very least. They'll do that. But what of the frags? Chiron and Jame are very low. This could still turn around. Let's not forget all those clutches we saw from Fnatic as a squad on Vertigo. Can they do the same in the pistol? James rotating up short. Look at the numbers bunching up together. Mezzi falling back now, trying to isolate the fights as best he can. But he's got so many frags to find. And Chiron delivers his 4th headshot. Look how fast their rotation will be. They've got 4 players essentially in mid. And Kicker having a look towards A. He spotted a bomb carrier. That's the first one he finds. And Flit's here for the transfer. They need to cross with no utility. Diop over the scout leaves 2 Galils versus the 4 of Outsiders. How many more frags can they get? Mezzi tries to do the best he can. Only good for 1 more kill. 2 frags, no plant. That'll have to be enough for Fnatic.
Early A aggression here from Kicker. Utility will not be effective. Mezzi able to dodge the flash, and now Fnatic look to pounce on this bomb site. Fasha with a 2nd entry, and Outsiders might be out of this round. I don't think they can do anything here.
See what the timing is like for Fnatic. They've pretty much secured the crucial choke points for the time being. A resmoke will be necessary as the bomb is there. I was going to say there has to be if you haven't identified where Jame is, but they'll identify where he is the painful way. Now that's a hard one to use your AKs on. Roy's still lurking around the apartment, and the bomb's not fully committed to A just yet. But if they were to show the bomb, they would likely lose the bomb if Jame stays in situ, but he is changing his position at present. 4 players focused around the A bomb site. We can see Roy slowly heading towards the connector position. Fame playing short, holding down 2 jobs. But Outsiders are keeping proactive, still moving around, very active in that CT position, Jame and Chiron. Very strong angle. Now, will Nikados show the bomb? So nerve-wracking here. Still, all they know is that 1 person is throwing junk from the ramp. There's a 2-man swing. Jame, the patience, waits for the target. Beautiful work from him. Mezzi, 1 versus 4 now. Just the 1 kill there for Fnatic. the trigger discipline from James after 2 players jump past him to take down a bomb carrier afterwards, no less. To flank as we see a reposition from Fame into the window. A stalemate of sorts. There's time on the clock for fnatic, but they're going to have to find these entries dry. Waiting for that smoke to go as Flit starts to creep in connector. Still Roy waiting. He hasn't been activated just yet. And Jay finds himself in CT. Great angle on Nikados. How do they get the bomb plant now? Roy will allow them to go for a short plant if they can get that far. Kick up, creeping forward. James holding the angle. The numbers are dwindling now. Crims has got multiple jobs. Needs to frag, also needs to plant. Spots James' head. 3 plays in CT, 30 seconds on the clock. And we've got Fame coming in from jungle as well. Roy's got 25 seconds to find 2 frags. He's got nothing to use apart from his body, and James will take that kindly. 13 rounds for Outsiders, 3 away from a 3rd map now.
Surely the focus is getting the bomb down sooner this time.
Yeah, the timing didn't work out for them on previous occasion. Well, that's a great start. Again, Kicker playing around the smoke. But as things are delayed here, as things slow down, Crims has the last smoke, Roy has the last flash, and that's that. But Roy, again, is in that he's still waiting to creep into mid. So a minute on the clock, we're in a similar situation here. And James is allowed to activate. Cricket plays off of the distraction from his teammate, and it starts to collapse again. Rotating now, James, last seen in jungle, heading towards CT. Roy on that flank eventually, but Nikados has to stay alive. Big headshot from him. Roy can't deliver though. Nikados in the clutch. James just waiting on CT. It's got all the sound cues for his teammate. Fame says hello. There's the F, but where is the J? He thinks CT safe because we saw James in jungle, but he's in CT. Surely he emerges eventually. Indeed he will. Another round in the bag for Outsiders. Very hard to break.
Make Outsiders scared.
Kicker with the opening frag.
It's not looking good, boss.
Great timing from him. And indeed, it is not. I don't know if fnatic yet have the solution. We can see they've put the work in, but there's definitely more work to do against the CT side of Outsiders. 1 step ahead in this half. Superior angles. Great read on the situation. Very frustrating half for fnatic. 3 remain. Crim starting to peek out. Kickout's gone from Palace to CT. Back to his usual. Need Maui to fill in the rest. There's the bomb dropped to the floor now. Fasher and Mezzi. 2 versus 5. 500 HP Outsiders. There's the first damage now. Fasher and Mezzi have got so much to do. I can't see Jay missing. So hard to bait the shot from him. So hard to bait that shot. 24 seconds. And now it's down to Mezzi. All right then. Nice headshot from him. But there's too many man on road. Outsiders storm to victory on Mirage and force a deciding map of over. Sun's definitely out. Get the fishing hat on.
Sun's out, guns out.
Don't want to burn your forehead.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you thought Outsiders play slow in general, wait until you see Outsiders on Overpass. They will be methodical as hell on this map. That is their key to victory. But finally, they're converging on this B-bomb site.
Oh, the Julies are good for 1, but Fasher will deliver 2. That's fantastic for fnatic. Crim's here as well. And suddenly, James has 28 seconds and a bomb.
I mean, you're not saving, right? You can't tell me he's going to save
He
this.
could be with the Kevlar, but I'm not convinced. Yeah. Doesn't check the angle. 1 more for Fasher. The start they needed, you can hear it already. They're happy with that. Smell of ammonia on the B-bomb site.
Oh, they're beating that smoke easily.
Yeah, and with some strength as well. Kicker looking to swing with some flashes, but Fasher has an angle. 1 more with the bulldozer, but fnatic will have to bulldoze without him now. Down he goes, but Crim's a steady, safe pair of hands. Try and stay alive. Flick creeping forward. Where's the rest of fnatic? Crim's still delivering. 1 more by Monster. They haven't seen the bomb. That's the problem. It's on short in the hands of James now, who presses forward. Has Crims done enough? 1 versus 2. What a tense round on the B bomb side. Not even over just yet. Nikadov's trying to find something. May have seen a sliver of a player around that smoke grenade. We see them creeping now, working together. Fame in the red and dead. James low as well, but he wins the duel. Just about gets the frag on the board for Outsiders.
Exactly as planned. James just ends up picking up an AK, even though he didn't have one at the start of the round.
Oh, he's dueling with an AWP with a Tech 9. All right then. Well, that's fun. Okay, how about that for a trade? Nasty surprises on the short B position for fnatic. See if Flick creeps through that smoke. That's quite the gap he has here. He's got somewhat of an angle. Plenty of bullets with the Galil as well, but Roy is ready for it. James is here to trade. Suddenly pops up. Finally collecting a rifle. 1 versus... Disappears and reappears once again. 2 on the other side of the track. Slowly creeping in, urgency rising. James appears, awkward for Nikados now, 1v1. There's the AWP. Is there a kit though? Has he got time?
Oh, they don't think he has it.
Oh, it's gonna be so close!
Oh.
You heard the comms from the team. I didn't want to talk over it. Just James. But maybe for the role that he's deciding to play, the moving accuracy of the Tech 9 will prevail.
Wow. Kicker's just got an entry with a nade towards B. Meanwhile, Roy playing aggressively. And this is where I think it gets awkward for James. I think he just threw that nade into the fountain somehow, like a coin.
Support player James with the grenades. Well, there's problems on the B bomb site. Fascia. Not sure if there's one on the site, but they're continuing to press forward. Edging forward is Roy, looking deep left. Mezzi's here as well, trying to play off of his teammates. 2-1-2. James hiding by the pillar, trying to stay alive. fnatic disengaging indeed. They've got time pressure. There are mollies here for Outsiders. Not giving any sound cues away. Okay, things might just get awkward now. Hold on a second. Mezzi forces Flint to cancel the bomb plant, just keeps charging forward with the rifle, but now they start to lose the angles, lose position. They could creep forward through the smoke, however. They're trying to cause bedlam, mayhem, chaos, and it's working. Kicker coming in from the back. He was just covering the rotation. Fascia may have seen him. I think he might have. A crossfire with the bomb between them. Nikados needs to be the trade fragger here. The double peek, look at the synchronization.
Such a long-range map. Nikados has one of his own, though. And Flit is just fast into connector. These mid players have to be a little careful. Oh, it's a wallbang kill from Mezzi through a smoke. I doubt he saw the smoke.
I think it was through the wall into connector.
Yeah, into con, I assume.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Blowing the door off early, letting those bullets fly. M4A4 supremacy. Right, just a bit nervous on the crosshair there.
Nikados is terrified. Look how exposed he is, but he's sticking around.
Yeah, no rifle support for him. Switching to the AK, needs to be nimble. Doesn't know where they might come from.
Surely they've commed that Fame is still
Meanwhile,
here.
the bomb in the hands of James. Close to T-spawn. 40 seconds remain in this 2v4. Nikados still chilling. No need to push, really. Like a disaster for fnatic. I don't know that Roy makes it out of here. Flit dropped in the meantime. Kicker rotating off the B bomb side. Roy will be running low on bullets. So close. Rings the bell on Chiron, but he's still alive, and that's huge.
Decent trades here for fnatic, but Outsiders could also play with the rotations now. fnatic are a little concerned about this A bomb site. They stacked it slightly more heavily. But can James get the right read? 40 seconds remaining. Desperately hoping someone jump peeks for info. That will not be the case. And a defensive smoke deployed by Mezzi. A team flash in the mix. Getting dicey with little time left on the clock. Outsiders have to play this perfectly on the A play.
Smoke is really nice to focus on defending one side, but Chiron will deliver with 2 AWPs pushing the bomb site. Crims is ready, bomb carrier dropped. Crims delivering now 9 seconds to get a frag and plant the bomb. Not sure about the comms on that one. James looking in the wrong place. Crims delivers again.
They're ready. Oh no, the timing!
Such a sick boost. Guy below you can jump onto the guy below without him crouching. And you can see the effect of it. Outsiders looking dangerous once again. Just a few pistols and the AK, but it's still so uncomfortable for fnatic. Trying to isolate the fight if they can. Mezzi covering while grenades go towards short B. Bomb dropped. Can they stop the bleeding now? No. Roy goes down as I say that. Chiron dancing around, trying to spread for his team. In the red with 24 HP. James trying to cover. They'll manage to muster a bomb plant, and there's more work to be done. James, 1 versus 2 now. Bomb planted, hiding from the balcony. He knows where the rifler is, but where is the sniper? Nikados still up top. He's the man with the kit. James got the sound cues. Knows one's to the right. Still dancing. Down goes Nikados. Still alive somehow. Surely they can't do this. So expensive for fnatic.
But he's happy to just be that pillar on the site. Heaven smoke missed. It's going to land on Kicker instead. And those B short players from fnatic will now come back to the bomb site. But do they know Kicker's on site already?
That smoke actually takes Kickert's angles away
no clue.
to help with the short B player. There's the bomb carrier, drops Kickert. Can't really see them. Look at the time on the clock as well. They needed to plant that bomb. 7 seconds. They have to plant. James stuck in. He's going to get barbecued.
Nice! Let's go!
Sunday roast. James on the plate. Towards B. They have had chances here, even with buys like this. Counter flashes coming through. Kickert will try to spread the crosshairs with the rifle coming in behind, but Fasha will deny. No answer to this just yet from outsiders. They need to run to their doom for the loss bonus as well. They have to keep pressing forward. Still trying to get what they can. Make it expensive if you can. Flip drops the rifle. James dancing with the Tech 9. Running out of bullets now. 10 seconds to plant this bomb.
They've called after time here, I think. Try and get him after time if you can. Instead, he has to try and cross to the site. So fnatic
goes down.
Doing wide.
A late attempt towards all that pull rotation. Crim's elevated. Chiron not looking for it quite. There is a trade here, though. Haven't seen the bomb just yet. Attacks on A and B, and they haven't seen the bomb at all. Will it be able to rotate in time? Flit's taken control. 18 seconds, racing over. Maybe Fasha hears it. Mezzi will have to deliver. We know he can. Looking to his right, but Flit's on his left. Unbelievable. Outsiders keep them guessing. Push both sides at the same time. No sight of the bomb, and they make it just in time.
I mean, by outsiders' standards, that's plenty of time to spare. That was like 8 seconds.
But again, bomb hasn't been spotted. Falling away from long now is bomb carrier James with his Desert Eagle. I feel like he's had pistols in half of these rounds. Now it's Chiron's turn to creep through, looking for the trade frag. Fasha will be deleted immediately. Outmaneuvered on B once again by an ill-equipped outsiders. Oh, Crims will surely be soon to fall. He does not read this position from Chiron. This will be a round-winning frag. Instant from Chiron, no messing about. Nikados still pressing forward. Holes in the defenses. Outsiders thread the needle to find likely another round in the bag.
Yeah, fnatic are just finding it so hard to cover all these choke points at the same time. And outsiders seem to find these ways into the bomb sites. Hasn't even been about full nades or executes often. And again, heading into the last round of the half, outsiders figure, well, confidence is crazy.
Yeah, he can't be expecting this from Nikados.
He saw he legged him. He's got to be assuming Nikados will play back.
This is what they need to do, though. But the positioning from James is perfect until now. Can Nikados get a second one? The rifle support from Roy is here. That's the bomb carrier around the corner. He can hear Roy falling back, but Roy's got a pistol. Won't be enough. Fame looking for that 180. We've got a great hold in short B here. We can see Fasha holding the tunnel in the meantime. How do they solve this one, outsiders? Fame and Flit pretty low. Lovely flick from Nikados. That's the bomb. They know where half the remaining players are in this last round of the first half. Flit now, 1 versus 4. Quite an engaging half of overpass we have seen. fnatic looks a bit ropey in terms of how many rounds they could get. Going 2-4 down earlier on, but they'll finish the half 9-6. A 3-round lead over outsiders.
I think both teams will be fairly happy with that first half. But if fnatic could win this pistol, there's a chance they could run away with it. Flashes and a smoke. Peek into Monster and Flit's already gone.
The numbers game forcing their way in. Roy again, he has been an instrumental fragger for fnatic. Continues to be so consistent. Fasha flying in.
And they don't even want to let James save this Kevlar. They know his tricks, they're wise to his ways. And Crims will make sure nothing is... B is looking stacked right now for Outsiders.
It normally is at the beginning of a round, but do you expect such a fast play? Wow! Fasha and Crims, scorched earth. There is almost no sign of them. Deleted so quickly by the Outsiders.
Maybe that was the distraction they needed. One player on the A site itself. Smoke will make it difficult for Roy. Jumping up onto the site, he has been handled, and Fame gets another through the smoke. Nothing doing for Nico Doz, apart from that headshot, and maybe that does make things at least a little interesting. You can see Outsiders having two players sticking together at Dumpster, though. They're going to push side by side to make it even more difficult for Nico Doz. He needs the lineup, and he's not looking the right way. So Outsiders...
You know, finding James is always the painful challenge. Mezzi forces his way forwards with the flashbang. I don't know if he's got much information for the squad. The bomb hasn't been seen, though. Roy at the front of the site. Fame starting to creep, starting to wonder. Such an important headshot for him. Now the bomb... Actually, I'm not sure, because Flip was blind as well. So they may have spotted it, maybe they haven't. Now they certainly have. 14 seconds. Chiron activates from the barrel, plays off of James. And there's not much else for Nikodos to do with 5 seconds on the clock. 2 frags in the round. And heavy losses for fnatic as they head towards eco territory.
For this A play.
Mezzi dumped all his grenades to a teammate, so you know he's looking for these entries. Starting to swing now. Fame will see the shadows. The pre-fire will be here. Looking for the transfer as well. And the dream might be collapsing. Fame's got such a good angle. That smoke is horrific for fnatic. He sees them coming all day. And now Roy's got 15 seconds. He doesn't know it, but he's in a 1 versus 1. Kiket's coming in from connector. But now his plant angles have gone. He's going to have to go for the truck. Kiket's inside the toilets, racing forward. There will be no plant. It's another round for Outsiders. That plant would have been a buy for fnatic.
Yeah.
But it's not.
They're trying a little boost right now.
Oh, no time for that. Absolutely no time for that. Takes forever to pull a grenade out, throw it, pull your gun back out. Just the one. Maybe there's a chance for fnatic. Plant will certainly help. James not finding the angle that time. Ooh. And now, well, 4 versus 3. Not so bad. There's a molly for Chiron. That will certainly help if he can find a good angle for it. Crims in one-shot range, in running, strafing range, and so is Roy as well, ever dependable. Crims has to get a kill here. There's only 2 of them left now. They're lining up. Crims trying to stay alive. Nikodos down to Nikodos and Kika, and he's found the last one as well. Massive round for fnatic. They needed that. They wiped so much money from Outsiders also.
Nikodos making moves on the bomb site.
Avoid losing the first man here. That is the question. The boost from KitKat's good for 2. Man advantage for Outsiders. Smoke's being dropped again, inviting them to have that horrible push. If they go through the smoke, they're going to get wrecked. 32 seconds left. In terms of utility, Outsiders have made their play. But how do they isolate the fights here, fnatic? They're a man down. They've got only a smoke.
They're still making noise at A. No reason for Outsiders to leave. This is so hard. This crossfire could be brutal, but Mezzi finds the flank, and maybe that's the difference maker. Crims doesn't get to clear the corner, but it's all on the last man. James is going to tuck back, time low. Nico doesn't need the plot because James comes back in. And Mezzi making the move on long that really opened up the round there. Yeah, that whenever Outsiders need a round to keep the game close, they seem to win it. This is one they need. They've gone all in. James almost gets absolutely destroyed, but he gets the pick. Could it be at the cost of the bomb site? The bomb's coming back to B.
That repeat, how dare he?
What a call from fnatic.
KitKat's dropped, but Roy's on the bomb site at the same time. They're Outsiders in Outsiders. 3 on 3 now. Chiron trying to rotate, but look at these positions from fnatic. Fame's got a rifle now, 2 on 2 as that bomb starts to get planted. James and Fame, no kit in a dire situation. They have to be successful here. Crim's tagged, but still alive. Mezzi moving right off the pillar. Crim's able to escape. 14 rounds look likely now.
Take a ride, I think. Jay might not need it, though. Oh, he spots the shadow, almost a lineup. And he's going to get back to a safe angle, looking for more. They want to close the distance, and they're going to try and wrap around him.
Oh, the angle, though, the angle he's holding, they've got to take him from the inside because the CTs are coming. Well, he's bought time for his team. Look at the positions now. Fame on the bomb site. Chiron's here as well. And it's working. 29 seconds and they're delivering all the frags. James staying alive, staying deep. Fame often seen at the bogs. Now pushing up long to find some info. Have a look at that from James. Delivers the frag. He knows his back on long is covered as well. As we can see, Fasha tried to take the position and he will be successful. They know that James is stuck now, pushing very, very close indeed. But what of the A bomb site? We have Flit and Chiron rotating there in the meantime, delivering some frags. Great warbang from James. And Nikados is alone. They leave James on an island, but still outsiders deliver. Start to build. They actually have a flash on this A bomb site as well. Completely silent towards B. You can see Chiron moving back and forth, and it will be a play in the smoke. Have a look at that pop flash. That was a meaty one, but still down goes Crims. Kicker has help from Flit. The counter flash. 3 remaining, 30 seconds on the clock. Bomb still outside Monster. Advantage, oh, outsiders, but Roy, again, dependable. Great presence of mind with the wallbang, trying to harass the rotation as well. 20 seconds. Moving through Monster now.
No smoke for heaven.
Not much utility left, 15 seconds. They need to get on that bomb plant. James has the angle though, down goes Roy, bombs on the floor. Thatcher, last one to fall. Match point outsiders. Still over a minute on the clock for Fnatic. They still have a lurker towards short B. Options are open. Roy creeping again, Chiron looking to his right, but still delivering a frag. High pressure scenario, Mezzi to trade. They haven't seen a bomb though, sitting on the bench. Outsiders focus on the B bomb site. And where are Fnatic going? They're going towards B. Kicker has a lot of space behind this smoke grenade. There is time though. James with a rare miss. Not now, surely. Fasha's the one to fall. Kicker trying to bluff with his teammate, but here's a trade by Crims. 2-on-2, 35 seconds. No util for Fnatic. They have to frag out. James 11 HP, but look at the angle he's holding. 28 seconds. Nikados has a look, and down he goes. 1v1 now, 23 seconds. James 11 HP. Crims, does he commit to the peak or does he commit to the plant? 16 seconds to decide. He hasn't even got the bomb. Picks it up now. Convinced James on the low ground. Going for the fake. James peaks and it's overtime. Hear him rotating. 30 seconds. Do they wait in the smoke? If he sprays them, they'll lose so many. The flashes are here. Can he find 2? Looking for the transfer. They've got to push through the smoke now. Flit has the angle on the tunnel. Crims traded. Look at that transfer. Outrageous from Flit. Somewhere. And outside, he's enjoyed the frags towards Divider. All right then, there's the opening kill. Short B has been secured. What is the response? Oh, such a strong angle. Divider or connector. He's seen the rotation towards B. That's a good clue for outsiders. They're using most of their util. There's 30 seconds left. Knife out. And down goes Fasha. Mezzi's here to trade though. That's the bomb spotted. Look at the rotation from the CTs. Flit and Chiron on the way. James has angles as well. And the element of surprise. But the flash comes in. They still need to plant though. We're getting close to 10 seconds. They've got to clear the bomb site. James still alive. But Mezzi refuses to die, or does he? Collateral, Nikados to trade. These rounds are going down to the wire. But James starts to wonder. Roy's got position. James says hello to Fasha. Looking for the bomb carrier as well. Shorty goes back to the well for a flick. 10 seconds. Can they can't stop the bomb from being planted. Multiple going towards the bank. Just a flash for Mezzi. No util for outsiders. 5 versus 4. Starting to swing now. So many coming, but only 1 for Roy. They're losing position, Fnatic. James going to be able to post up. They've all got defuse kits. Look at the boost from Nikados. Sees one up top. That's James taken down. Do they have angles on the bomb? Another attempt now. Another flick for Nikados. 20 HP for him. No one defusing just yet. Pushing the toilets now. Chiron in the red. There's the trade. Mezzi comes through. Looking for the last one. 1 round lead goes to Fnatic as they move to CT.
Mezzi gets there just in time.
Rotating. He's still in position.
This is great
24
info.
seconds. 24 seconds, Crims won't deliver. Roy and Crims dropped, but there's still players on the site here. Fasher with the pre-fire, bomb on the floor. Flit's got so much to do. Fasher with the multi-frag. James got 10 seconds now. 1 versus 2. He needs the frags, really. He has to open, wants to keep it. And fnatic will move to match point.
18 on the board, confirmed. Outsiders unable to find their way into B.
Fame knows there could be trouble, or does he? Starting to push. Flashes from both sides. Mezzi moving forward now. Flit dropped. Bomb's still pretty far back, though. Nikolas has to be careful. Kickers to his right-hand side. No one's here to throw a molly for him. 3 players on Monster. Big focus from fnatic on the B bomb site as Mezzi falls all the way back on A. Crims is convinced that he has an opportunity here. Oh, that's a huge frag from him. They're pushing Monster at the same time, though. Flashes are here as well. Nikolas posting up. The grenade will do the job. Jame and Fame remain. And now it's just down to Jame. 1 versus 3. And fnatic have done it. They've taken down the Outsiders, finally, on a very tough series that finishes on overpass.
The opening match for both teams, and it couldn't have been more difficult for them. But fnatic hold on. We were saying it's so